Well, today I'm going to do a review on my 1600A John Deere haybine. I'm up here checking hay right now, but this is the cut job it does. I really like it, to be honest. The only thing that I really dislike about the haybine is when you're coming to point rows, it's really hard to pick up that windrow that you've already mowed down, which that's that way with every haybine. But so that's the major thing that I don't like about it. The other thing is I'm going to talk about in a little bit when I go back down to it is how the hydraulic motor that runs the whole haybine works. So, but just wanted to show everybody the mow job of it. I don't have any pictures or video of this time of before when the hay was right after I cut it, but yeah, there's that line there. That's from going back and going around in circles. When you cut back and forth, it seems to do a better job, but it even takes the tractor tracks out pretty well, so that actually might be a tractor track. So anyway, I just thought I would show that a little bit, and then I'm going to go down and talk about the haybine here in a little bit. So we'll get back at you. Well, I'm going to finish my review on the 1600A John Deere haybine. I've had mine, this is the third season, and I guess we'll start off with my complaints on it. My only complaint on it is the hydraulic motor that drives everything on this machine. I have a heck of a time. When I bought it, it was actually cracked out on the mounting flanges right here, and it did it again. This is why I'm making this video, but you can see it. I made a bracket in there to try to stiffen it up after I welded it last time. So, but I don't know if that came loose or what, but it broke again. The other complaint I have is the augers. Occasionally stuff will wrap on the augers, like if you're in a real sticky situation, like sticky grass or stuff like that. The last time I mowed, I had a heck of a time with that, but normally when it's dry, you don't have any issues with that. Also, when behind this cover where that bolts, that there ripped out, but I completely rebuilt that and stiffened it up tremendously. So that is my dislikes about the machine. Other than that, this thing has served me well. I haven't been over a ton of acreage, but I've been over enough that I know that I like it. Mine particularly, it has these stub guards, and I put an all brand new cutter bar in it, or an all brand new, I guess, all new sections. I've got the guards for it, just haven't got around because I need to buy hold downs too. But so yeah, so that's I guess that's basically mechanically likes, dislikes. I do really enjoy mowing with this thing. For instance, I like it on my 4040. Normally it does a lot better job when you go back and forth since it's a mid pivot. When you go in circles, it seems like whatever pushes the hay the opposite direction, on each side. When you're going the same direction that it's leaning, it sometimes leaves a streak. It's another. But once you get a really big headland, normally that takes about 4 rounds to make it comfortable. This one is a 12-foot model. Normally you get them 4 rounds done, you can just zip it right around and keep on and moving. But I guess as a review overall, I really like it. I would recommend it. I picked this machine up for $1,200. I don't think at the sale they knew the motor was broken on it. I didn't know the motor was broken on it until I got it home. But I needed a haybine, and so that's what we did. But Unique thing, maybe it's not unique. Before we ran this, we had, I believe it was a 479 New Holland, and it went junk, but they have a drive for the cutter section, or the sickle, on each side, so it's a dual drive, one from each end, and then it overlaps in the middle. But there's really not a whole lot mechanically. There's a few grease fittings here and there. I mean, it's not like super duper complicated. As for, like I said, upkeep wise, so far it's been a fairly cheap machine. So other than the motor, which I believe I sourced one, I believe I found one out in Oklahoma that a guy wants to sell. So hooking up, it's got this 1-point deal where you just drop the hitch onto that on the tractor. Seems to work fairly well. And then you just slide that motor on to the, the tractor PTO. It takes 2 remotes, of course. One remote does your hydraulic swing, one remote lifts and sets it down. I'm not sure what year this model is. Like I said, just wanted to do a brief review about it, and I don't know if anybody out there is looking to purchase a hay bine. I recommend this one for small farmers. It's probably a little bit big for the amount of acreage. We only cover maybe 20 acres of hay, try to get 3 cuttings, if not 4, off those, and a lot of that is, well, I guess 10 of that, about 8 of that is like custom, or we rent some ground. So that's, I guess that's what we do with it. I can normally mow if I'm in the 40-40. I can normally mow in 4th gear, no problem. PTO speed normally is where I run it, or a little less, depending on how thick the crop is. The 40-10, I've ran it in 4th gear as well. It's just a little more inconvenient because the controls are up on the dash. But there's a lot of adjustment. Like, you can tilt the cutter bar there. There's different height positions, and it's got skis on the bottom. Other than that, I don't really know what else to talk about. I just wanted to throw a video out here because I guess I've been slacking here lately. Haven't been doing a whole lot of editing and getting stuff around for the videos, but so I thought, while the hay bine was broke down and I had it down here, I would do a little talking about it and go from there. So, but yeah, like I said, that motor is the biggest problem, and it drives from both ends, which I don't know. I'm hoping that drive shaft's not bent, but it's always wobbled a little, so maybe I should try to make up another drive shaft for it. But and then I guess I forgot to mention there's a crop deflector in here, which is down right there, and that basically makes your swath narrow or wide. I normally try to make it narrow, that way the ground can dry out, and then I tet it out. So I guess I haven't really said anything, but I want to thank everybody that's subscribed. I'm over the 500 mark, and I've been doing this pretty much 1 year now. So anybody that's along for the ride, and hopefully we can keep doing some good videos and not so boring like the review of a 1600A hay bine. So I just thought, for as cheap as I bought this machine, I don't think they sell for a whole lot anywhere, and I thought I would give them a good review. So I guess that's the end of it, and I guess we'll catch y'all in the next one, and be sure to like and subscribe, and go back and watch some other videos of mine. Alrighty guys, have a good day.